I guess this is for running backs to start. You know, you guys obviously played last year, 7 carries, but you know, for you, I guess to start with that, you had 14 tonight, 100 yards. You know, how'd you feel getting the most carries of your career, and then Brandon as far as being 2 and working in for him as well.
I really say that the O-line really opened the way for the holes, and they like really created everything. So it was easy for me to go out there and just do my job and just stay consistent and just follow them.
Yeah, the O-line made it easy for us to trust our reads and go out there and have fun, play with no fear.
Connor,
Omari, when you start off out like that and you get some catches and some momentum in this first game, how does that feel for you to sort of acclimate to a new place and have that go for you?
It feels good, just getting opportunities to, showcase what I can do in front of everybody. And, I really want to appreciate, the O-line and running backs for helping get that open, and, everybody else for helping me get those opportunities and even trusting me with those. So, it's a good feeling and a blessing to be in this position.
Chris.
This is for both Brandon and Makhi. One of the emphasis coming into the year was getting that push, but there was also talk a lot about what you guys did when you saw the holes in the vision. Can you kind of maybe walk through how you're able to maybe make some of those cutbacks? And is it instinctual, or is it more reading the blocks from those guys coming?
I'll say it's just really just trusting your reads and just being able to feel what you see and just going full speed at it.
Yeah, it's just, reading our blocks, and really if the O-line does their job on the first level, that's just opens us up to not think about the second level.
Jack.
Omari, instead of being the #1 guy in the scouting report, knowing the teams are concentrating on number 6, how's that make your life easier? I can't really say anything negative about it. It doesn't really make my life any easier, any harder, because at the end of the day, I still have to go out there and perform and do my job at a high level. So I feel like, they're going to have to worry about everybody in that receiver room.
For all three of you guys, going through camp, going through the summer, and finally getting an opportunity to play against someone that's not your teammate, can you each talk about what the emotion was like, or how this kind of impact?
And this is one of the best feelings in the world, just getting out there and going and finally getting to go against somebody that's not our defense, and just going out there and getting a chance to compete and being just in the atmosphere. Like, coming from Middle Tennessee is crazy. Like, it's such a big difference, and the fans really made it special as well. Like, just keeping the energy there and things like that. So,
Yeah, being able to play in an atmosphere like that was really good. It's gonna make me help me go out there and play better. I'm just blessed to be able to have the opportunity to play and just be able to do it with these guys and all the other teammates.
yeah, just blessed to get through fall camp healthy, and the fans made it just a great experience for all of us and the rest of the team.
Thank you.
Question for Brandon. I'm curious, there were so many different offensive line combinations for me, you guys. Do you notice that when you're in the game and the guys in front of you?
I feel like we're comfortable with anybody who's in there, and because they know their job and they do it well, so we just run.
Yeah, basically what he said, just like really you won't notice it because everybody knows their job, everybody has something to do, and everybody just does it on a level.
All right, we'll go with Matt, Jake, and Chris to wrap with these guys. Matt.
I need for you guys, for all three of you guys, you scored 3 of the first 4 possessions in the second half. Obviously, the offense wasn't doing well. Was there anything to that? Was it what they were doing, what you guys were doing, not trying to show too much, or I guess how do you explain the halves, the differential?
It's the first game, so we still trying to figure some things out and try to work out the kinks, and we still working, still grinding at it. So it's nothing in particular that we're on.
I really just say just being able to know what we need to clean up and just get it fixed for the next week and just keep getting better each and every day.
Right, there's always something to work on and continue to get better.
Jake.
And this is for Brandon and Makhi. You guys were in the same recruiting class, both from the same area. Both followed Coach Smith here from Oregon State. You were committed there. How cool is it in game 1 of year 2 for you guys to both have, reach the end zone and both have good games?
Yeah, we've been doing it since youth, so it's fun to do it on a higher level now.
It's cool to see each other like being able to go out there and have success and just being able to help each other on the things that we need to fix and being able to tell each other like what we're doing good and what we're not doing good.
Chris, wrap it with these guys.
for Omari, Coach Smith talked all week about this, not expecting it to be perfect and kind of playing through some of those adversities. Wondering how you felt the resiliency of the offensive side was, and then also, did you kind of get a chance to watch what the defense did? What did you think of their performance?
I'm gonna start with the defense. I feel like they came out very, very explosive, and you know we expected that because you know at practice it's always back and forth with us. Like we might have a good day, and they might have a good day. We might have a better day, back and forth. So I just feel like they did everything they were supposed to do and really executed and did all their jobs. And then what was the first part of that question?
The resiliency that the offense showed. I mean, 'cause after those first 2 drives, there was some sacks, there was
Yeah.
some stuff that you got to kind of fought through it.
Yeah, you know, like I said, it's still the first game. We still trying to work some things out and polish some things up. So that's gonna come with it. You know, being the first game and things like that.
All right, appreciate it. Thanks,
Well,
Matt.
agree.